Today's essential is copying FX chains and plugins over to different channel strips in 1 or 2 swift moves, and we're going to do this using Studio One. So let's just say we're working on a track. In this case, I've got this beat that I've just started putting together, just a little 2-step garage kind of beat, 127 BPM. I've got the beats up top in yellow and I've got a stab playing in red, so I'll give you a quick blast of how this sounds. Now what I tend to do if I'm doing like EQing and compression while I'm making the track, I want to do it fast. So normally I would go to a preset just to get me started. So I'm going to pull up a preset by hovering over this triangle. I'm going to select drums and I'm going to pick snappy snare. So you can see compressor, EQ, gate. So in this case I might go in while it's playing, change a few things. EQ, I might do the same, and the gate I might do the same as well. So you get the idea. And then while I'm doing that as well, you might want to throw on something else, so a phaser maybe, distortion, and a limiter, just for this example. So now I've got 6 plugins on this channel and I want to copy that exact strip over to snare 2. So I can start doing it from there. Now there is ways to do this in singular mode. I think everyone knows this. Click on the corresponding plugin, drag it over and drop it. But you can see that every time you do that, the plugin window will pop open and it will force you to close it down, as you can see. So I'm using shortcut key commands. You should be able to see it on the screen. So every time I do this, I know that I've got to close it down. But it can get really tedious, especially if you're starting out with a track. You want to get everything sounding nice, really fast, so the next day you come back, everything will be ready for you and you can move on. So in this case, I'm going to show you the other way that I do this. So now 6 plugins on snare 1, snare 2, nothing. So I want to copy all these 6 plugins, the FX chain, over to snare 2. So all I do is roll the mouse, the cursor, move it over to where it says inserts, and you're going to see a hand. Now the hand tells you what it's going to do. Drag FX chain from here. So simple, just click, drag over and drop.